Hi everyone and welcome to this tutorial on the humans function in Excel. In this video we will explore the humans function is how to use it, some particular example to show you how it can be applied in the real life scenario. Humans function is Excel in built-in function that calculate the last day of month based on a given date. Your month stands for the end of the month. This function is particularly useful when you need to calculate due dates or deadlines that fall on the last day of a month, or when you need to determine the number of months between two days. To use your month functions, you need to specify the start dates and the number of months that you want to add or subtract. The syntax of your month function is you can see in here started and the month, and you can find the your month functions from the tab, and from the formula tab, functions library group, date and times you can find in the here. When I click over here, now you can see the functions arguments, your months, start date, the month, and here the returns like the serial number of the last day of month before or after a specified number of months. Like a start date is a serial date number that represent the start date, and the next one, month is the number of month before or after the start date. So I'm gonna show you with the example how it use. Okay, for now I'm just cancel it. Let me just delete all the here thing. Here I already used example calculate the last day of the month after adding a specified number of months or to a date. Here I already made up, and this is the date, and this is the month, and this is the year month result. Here I already used it, but I'm going to show you. Let me just delete it first. Then what I'm going to do, I'm use the functions and use the right year month and use and write the start date. So here I use the start date at the month. So I'm use the current date like the January 15, 2020. I'm using the int. I want to show up the int of the day. So let me use the 0 and close it. Then it's come up like this. In same way, I can just scroll down there, and you can see it's coming with up the results. So you can just change it like this is the January and January 15 and the month. If I add 1 month, so it will come up the end of the month. So it's February 29, 2020. And if I add the 2, let me use the 2. And what will come? It will come up the 31st March 2020. It will come up like this. Okay. Let me do the another example here. You can see this is the email, the formula given, and it's due with the subtract 1 now. So it was started January 15 and 22 now. But in the new month, its result is come up with the 31st December 2019. Why? Because it's the minus 1 month for December is come up like this. Okay, let me do with another example. Like when I click over this one, last day of the month, just I have show you at a glance or the previous example, but you can see I already used here the year month here and start date. I use this one, and the date I use the last day of the month. So I use here the 0 here is come up with this result. Okay, then same way last day of previous month you can use. Let me take you example here. When I take my cursor here, now you can see your month. This is the start date I used, and because we see the last day of the month, and this is the reason I use the -1. Okay, what is come up like this? You can see because this is the description of the example. Same way is come up with the month, and you can see here this is the first day of the month. So is your month, then use the start date and month. It say what is the -1, and it says the plus. By using the formula, you can now find the first day of the month. So So the uMonth function is a powerful tool that can help you with a variety of text in Excel. By using this function, you can easily calculate due dates, deadline, and the number of months between two dates.